They look up and they say, this boss man. And then the transition. And this will happen through evolution. That's why we've been talking evolution all the time over revolution. Revolution all of a sudden happens. You have a quick change, and the ones that take over kill everybody that they took over from. Then those people that they took over from suffer for a generation or so, then they come and they kill all of them, take over again. This is that the niggas took over America and oppressed the white folks. Then our children would get young and stupid. They'd get like, America. They'd be waddling around and not too brainy and worrying about money. We just want money. The white kids would be deprived. They'd be poor. They'd be able to take stuff because they would be like Afghanis. They would be like Yemenis. They already lost everything. That's what a revolution produces. It produces people who ain't got nothing to lose. Then they would come back, and our fat, brainless children would be running everything and oppressing them, and they would take over. Then they would do the same thing to us, and 100 years later, we get them. This is a cycle we want to stop. That's what revolution produces. We want to hinder that cycle, and that's why we talk about evolution. It's not quick, it's a slow change. So we want to affect the human being so that it's not only physical, but it's also ethical improvement. Because if we have a changeover too quickly in modern times, the death rate would be in the zillions. It would be just wholesale slaughter. It would be wholesale slaughter. And once you kill all those many people, it makes it hard to talk about love and peace and harmony. So we not only we want evolution, but an evolution on the best terms. That sounds technically impossible. And it almost is if you just use mathematics. But the trends of the world, what did the little girl from Sweden is going around, right? Now they got another little girl going around, to counter her. But it's evident. It's all, see, Gandhi said it make visible, make injustice visible. Make injustice visible. Everything now is visible. Everything happened to us is visible. Everybody, they can't say, I don't see that. I ain't heard nothing about that. I don't know. Nobody, the biggest guys in the biggest organizations, all they can say is, yeah, that's a tip there. And that's all they can say. They can't say, we don't know who they are, where they came from. We don't know where they're going, right? And the people that's paid the money to spit on the elevator, to spit on the bagels, and to do all of that is already in backfire mode. Backfire. It's already backfired on Boss Man. He hasn't had a 11, 12% decline in his market since 2008 or 9. And now he's getting it at just the right time. Everything is, it's not Pollyannish, but it's just optimism and faith in the human being. Okay. The shaitan don't have no faith in the human being. What did he say? Now I'll close with this. He said, homeboy, we're going to get him on the right, on the left, in front and behind. We're going to wait on homeboy. And you ain't going to find none of them, basically, right, grateful. That's what the shaitan is telling Allah, since you done put all this on me, he's a liar, of course. He's lying to Allah. You know, hey man, since y'all done messed up my life, I'm gonna mess up. You talking about the crown of creation, human being? I'm gonna lie and wait for that boy in front, behind, on the straight way. He even, in other, it says, we get the idea that the reason you say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, when you read the Quran, is because shaitan is right there trying to ease a bad interpretation of what you read, trying to mislead you. At the Quran, right there, he's right there. So you have to seek refuge in Allah from the shaitan before you read God's book. This is a big deal. Okay, now, I will close. If you ever seen people that just willing to take a chance and to put everything on the line, and you sometimes those are the happiest people in the world. Yeah, they just, because it's not them anymore. This is the cause that it's all about. You catch a couple of niggas with a cause, you're in trouble. They in trouble. Because they're going to infect a few more. And once that team spirit infect the Negroes, that's all over. It's all over. When I say the Negroes, it means everybody, the Arabs and all that. Because remember, Negroes is only English-speaking Arabs. Yes, you know, from Jahiliyyah. We're the same group. I don't mean racially, I mean just insan. The human being is the same. The Quran is sent to insan, all of humanity. It's sometimes you just think your tribe is the worst. But when you go look around and you see, man, hey, the European tribe is serious, man. Can you see the Croats and the other ones killing all the Bosnians? And they're the same tribe. Oh, man. I mean, massacre, like, you know. Hey, man. So, it ain't Milosevic. What is it? They get hooked up in that team spirit, man, and they lose consciousness. What about the ones that get hooked up in good consciousness and doing good? You can't stop them. Anyway, are there any more questions or comments about anything? If not, aqulu qawli hadha wa astaghfirullah li wa lakum. Okay, assalamu alaikum.